Rohan grew up in a village where everyone knew everyone. The roads were narrow, the houses were close together, the fields stretched out behind every home. Life moved slowly, and the world felt small but safe. Rohan was the first person in his family to finish high school. His mother told the whole village. His father did not say much, but his eyes said everything. The morning Rohan left for the city, his mother packed food for the bus journey. His father walked him to the road and stood there until the bus disappeared. Rohan sat at the window, watching his village get smaller behind him. He felt ready for everything. He was ready for nothing.
The city hit Rohan like a wall. Not the buildings, not the traffic, not the crowds. The way people talked. Fast, confident, clean sentences, big words used casually like they cost nothing. English mixed into everything. Presentations, meetings, job interviews, even simple conversations at shops felt like a test Rohan had never studied for. Rohan's village had given him a good heart, strong values, and a solid education. But the city did not ask about his heart first. It asked him to speak. The first job interview lasted 4 minutes. Rohan sat across from a man in a small office. The man asked 2 questions. Rohan understood both questions. He knew the answers, but the words came out broken, slow, wrong order. His accent felt suddenly enormous in that small room. The man said they would call. They never called. The second interview was similar. The third was worse, because by then Rohan was nervous before even sitting down. At night, in his small rented room, Rohan lay on his thin mattress staring at the ceiling. He thought about his father standing on that road watching the bus leave. He could not go back with nothing. There was a tea stall near Rohan's building run by an older man named Prakash. Prakash had lived in the city for 30 years, came originally from a village 2 states away. He spoke slowly, clearly, simply. Every person who sat at his stall left feeling comfortable. Rohan started sitting there every evening, not to talk, just to have somewhere to be. One evening, Prakash looked at Rohan directly. 3 weeks and you have not smiled once. Rohan told him everything. The interviews, the broken words, the fast-talking people, the feeling of shrinking every time he opened his mouth. Prakash listened without interrupting. Then he said one thing. Your problem is not your words. Your problem is that you decided your voice is worth less than theirs. Rohan looked up. I grew up in a village. My Hindi was heavy. My sentences were slow. City people spoke over me for years. Prakash poured tea slowly. Then one day, an old customer told me something I never forgot. He said, a slow river still reaches the ocean. A fast one sometimes floods and destroys everything before arriving. Rohan sat quietly. So how did you fix it? Rohan asked. Prakash smiled. I stopped trying to sound like them and started becoming clearer as myself. Prakash gave Rohan one simple practice. Every evening at the tea stall, Rohan had to describe his day in simple, clear sentences. Not impressive sentences, not long sentences, just clear ones. What happened, what he saw, what he thought, slowly, completely, without apology. Prakash listened and asked one question after each story. What did you mean by that part? That one question forced Rohan to think about whether his words actually carried what he meant. Most of the time, they did not. So Rohan tried again. Simpler, cleaner, more honest. Weeks passed. Rohan started reading one page of a simple English book every morning out loud, alone in his room.
not performing, just practicing the shape of clear sentences in his own mouth. He recorded himself once and listened back. It was uncomfortable. He listened anyway, then recorded again the next day. 2 months after the first interview, Rohan sat in another office. Different company, same nervous feeling in his chest. The interviewer asked the first question. Rohan took one breath, then spoke slowly, clearly, simply. Not like the fast city people, like himself, but clearer. The interview lasted 30 minutes. 3 days later, they called.
Rohan called his father that evening outside Prakash's tea stall. His father picked up after 2 rings. Rohan said 4 words. "Baba, I got it." The line was quiet for a moment. Then his father's voice came through, low, steady, proud. "I knew you would." The city does not owe anyone a welcome, but it cannot ignore someone who learns to speak clearly and stand quietly in their own voice. Find yours, then practice it every single day.